Hello everyone and welcome back to Noosh and Doza. We have a very special bonus stream today on this Friday. What are we doing, Noosh?
This is Noosh and Doza After Dark, and we are playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, specifically Dream Visits, is what we're doing today. You just kind of caught me here with some deep thinking next to a good old teddy bear here.
Oh yeah, with his
our living
beady,
room.
soulless eyes.
Yeah, we're gonna do Dream Visits. I'm gonna go ahead and start the queue. So Doza, if you wanna, I don't know what you want to do. Move around a little bit, show them other rooms while we get this started.
I don't know what's over here.
And hey, Hyper, first one here tonight. How are you doing? We're excited to be here. Another little special bonus stream before our inevitable return soon. Let me go ahead and get Streamlabs open for this queue so people can start putting their dream addresses. We could also go into like a random dream address too as we wait for, you know, people. Hopefully people show up and enter. Who knows? We kind of announced it pretty late. You never know with these like late night random bonus
we give
streams.
people no chance to be here.
So we did we did technically put out a poll on YouTube like a couple days ago. It was neck to neck, down to the wire, between Smash and Animal Crossing, really. But Animal Crossing beat it out by I think like one vote earlier when we checked it today.
Yeah,
So,
well, one or two.
It was
I don't know how the
super
math comes
close.
out, but yeah, it was crazy close. What's up, William? How you doing?
Welcome back, dear friend. Aw. Yeah, so we knew we wanted to do a bonus stream today, and yeah, so we're here, even though it's a little later. It's Dream Visit, so it has to be dark out, it has to be night, or it could be whatever time, because you know,
you can change the time clock in the Switch.
Yeah, let's go ahead and lay down. I don't think we have anyone yet. We did start the queue though, so that's exciting. It worked first time. Streamlabs, thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be your code, by the way, in case you're wondering. You can literally Google an interesting island and just yoink the code.
Exactly. We'll just do a random one. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's awkward.
That's so weird. It's too demanding wearing your one piece of clothing for the Switch.
How do I? So I have to go change my clothes?
Just turn off the star.
How do I turn off the star?
Use it and then turn it off. Like,
okay.
Bring up the little like round wheel thingy.
This is like the outfit like I put in the thumbnail though. Okay, so hold this.
Yeah, well, now you're a liar.
Frick! I didn't mean to pick that up.
What?
I'm not a liar. Calm down. Okay, let me move. Wait, I'm not trying to build something. Okay, clearly it's been a while since I played this. And hey, Dark Iron, how are you? I have not seen your fan art yet. We will definitely check that out. Thank you so much for making so many fan art for us. That's very, very sweet of you.
I saw that the message came in, but I have not personally seen it yet. But thank you very much.
What is the right button for this? There we go.
Y'all, look at the overlay real quick. Am I slightly higher than Noosh?
I think so.
Do y'all think I'm slightly higher than her?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And Jorge, you can go ahead and type, well, first off, welcome. You can type !add and then the rest of those things.
Yes.
I am.
I didn't want to.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I wanted to wear what's in the thumbnail, but whatever. This is a cute dress. This dress was actually gifted to us from Jess a while ago. It was in our mail and I thought it was adorable. And like, I was going to use it for another future stream, but the star wand thing, I can't wear the pajama nightgown thing from the thumbnail, so here we are. And
is
hey,
it
Shane,
because it's on the thing? And what's up?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of this. You should go ahead and play the game.
I'm gonna play the video game. And okay, so Jorge's first up tonight. I look forward. I know Jorge has 2 different islands, so I can't wait to see which one we're going to. Because there's like the Mario Nintendo themed one, and then there's the other one, and both of them are excellent.
Oh, I'm going too far.
What are you doing?
It's not my fault. It's the program we use to stream. When you hold down an arrow key to move something, it just keeps moving it.
Does it?
It's so imprecise.
It's not a big deal.
I have to wait it out. I have to wait for me to stop moving.
Oh my goodness. I can't.
Connect to the internet, please. Thanks.
Okay, yes, connect to the internet.
Yeah.
We're just getting into the swing of things.
Well, Shane, I am trying. I'm always trying. I'm trying to focus. Okay.
It's hard to focus.
Okay. I don't know how many times I need to hit up, but I got to do it one increment at a time.
Yes, we can move ourselves anywhere on the overlay. Go ahead, put yourself in the middle of the screen if you want for funsies.
Okay, all right.
Give the people what they want.
Of course, of course. Let me just look for which glob pose I'm using.
Whichever one you want.
Oh.
Okay, so you can't do it. We have like the gameplay obviously in front, but yeah, there you go. Doze is moving around. Okay, search by dream. You just covered me and you have a bow on, you precious. You precious.
Oops, I flipped the wrong direction.
Okay, so the first code 412 6 3 6 9 9 4 5 5 8 as Doze is doing all of the shenanigans. Oh man.
I'm still too high, aren't I? I'm still too high.
I moved new
and now I'm too far.
It's okay. It's not the biggest. I mean, it's been a while.
What do you mean? If this were you,
yes,
you'd want
I
it
normally
fixed.
would want it fixed, but like honestly, it's disrupting my gameplay.
What do you mean? Just look at the game. Don't like. I
Okay,
literally. I have the game over us.
We're
like,
going to Mario
y'all
Land.
saw.
Let's do it. Jorge, have you made any changes? There's so much to see in my second island. Make sure you check the map so you don't get lost.
Please,
okay.
yes. Am I good now? I'm good now, right? I'm gonna go ahead and lock position, and nobody lie to me if I'm good or not.
Bruh.
Be only truths. Thanks.
Any dessert tips? Pineapple cake. Pineapple upside down cake is actually pretty simple to make and delicious.
Yeah, you the liquid of the cake. You liquidize it with the juice. If
Of
you're
the
using
pineapple.
like canned pineapple that's like pre-sliced, do that.
It makes it a lot easier, but you can always do it with fresh,
You
pineapple
can.
too. That's just going the extra step and a little bit harder.
I'd recommend starting with canned pineapple. I'm 2 pixels too low. Are you serious? Can anyone verify Shane's ludicrous claims? Oh crap! I think I am.
Oh, it's like spring on your island. That's nice. Like the little petals and everything. I like this.
It's very wonderful.
It's our gardens is 2 pixels too.
No, okay.
3 Sonic fruit snacks. I didn't know Sonic fruit snacks were a thing. That's really cool. We were supposed to go grocery shopping today, but
I've adjusted.
Work was a bit intense, and we're like, you know what? Let's just stay home. We took a nap actually,
Yes.
which is why like this stream is a lot later.
Oh god.
There is so much stuff. Okay, so I have to look at the map so I don't get lost.
Yeah. I saw a dude on Reddit that was like, there's so much lag in mine,
Oh
and
my
there's like
gosh.
nothing
Okay.
on his island.
Does,
and
are
then
you
it just
done with the
pops
overlay
in.
stuff? Because I would love my game to be bigger so I could watch it.
Oh, yeah, that's always been possible.
Yes.
Here you go.
Thank you. Okay.
Is this better?
A little bit, but this is in the way now. Just move it over, the window over a little bit. Those are like rearranged our streaming setup without telling me. He added some things and yeah. Whoa, you got some interesting villagers. Cube, eh? Let's go check out Cube, maybe. I'm trying to see. Okay, if we go down, then we can go to the right. I've never seen Cube before. Okay, so that's not the right way. Let's go. Okay, let's try this way. Okay,
If this is a challenge run you don't get to see, says Shane.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work out well.
No, not really.
Okay, let's... Making my way. Yes, I'm making it. Okay, so I can't really go that way. I'm trying to get to the bridge to go to Cube. That's my mission here. So here's the bridge. Okay. I don't think this is Cube's house. I think it's the one above, but let's see. Double check here.
That's Daisy. That's Dom. That's Marshall. That's Blue
So that's
Bear.
Blue Bear. So, okay, well, let's go to Blue Bear's, and then we'll go to Cube's, which is right above. That should be fun.
Okay.
Doza is trying to make this setup pop in. That's true. So he has this old Surface, Microsoft Surface that's not really working that well. Like, he doesn't really use it for drawing anymore. Oh, he's precious.
It's just that it's...
It's a blue bear. Like, it's so fitting.
Wow, okay. He's got a little crown.
Yeah.
I wonder
Aw.
where this is on the tier
This
list.
is super cute. Polka dots. I'm just gonna lay in your bed a little bit. Hey.
A Christmas themed like winter dress over there on display.
Yeah.
Blueprints. I
It
don't
was
know
probably
what
gifted
for.
to them by Jorge.
Oh, that
or
makes
like
sense.
one of the villagers on the
Yeah,
this is
because I'm not
such a
used
nice
to seeing that.
such a nice aesthetic. I really like it.
Yeah,
She's
Blue Bear
cool.
W.
Yeah, I like her. Okay, so I do want to go see the penguin. I've never seen that penguin cube before. So I believe I can go this way, possibly.
Oh,
No.
William, pro tip. Like, look into making cream cheese
Okay,
frosting.
no.
It'll make everything just better. You can
Way
use it
more
for,
decadent.
Yeah, you could use it for like basically any fall related like themed dessert if that's like what you're aiming
Didn't
for.
we use it for some cinnamon rolls?
Yes,
Yes,
we did,
and
and
it
it
was
was
super
so
delicious.
good. Oh my
I think
god!
we go up here. I'm making my way. Yeah.
You're getting there. You can always change your angle a little bit
No, you can't.
just to get. Well, I mean, like without moving, of course.
Well, can I sit on this? Yes, perfect. So
See,
then I
you
go
smart,
hard.
smart.
Okay, are we gonna make it to Q? Yes.
You're waiting on that multiverse
Q's not
review?
even home on a snack run, bro.
I think we got trolled
We
because this is
did.
snapshotted, right? Like
There's
if you
so
take
much stuff on this
if you
island.
snapshot your island while someone's not home, then they'll never be home, right? Is that
I
how that
don't
works?
think that is it. That would be insane. Who's this that we have here? Audie, a new face. Yay! Are you like one of my fans? Totally, girl. Totally. Yeah.
She looks straight out of California.
Yeah. Daisy Duke, not a bikini on top. It's a dress.
Fun fact, did you know that Nords canonically make chocolate? That is an Elder Scrolls fun fact. I didn't even know. Like, I assume chocolate's in there. There's so many different types of foods, like in Skyrim, right?
Ooh, let's take this and see where it takes us.
I agree, Hyper. Ranking Animal Crossing villagers is funny. I don't think it annoys Noosh as much as it annoys you, though.
So, Shane, about this multiverses review. What if we put out... You want to tell him, Dozen?
If we tell them, we have to do it.
Well, we were going to do it anyways.
I know. So tell them.
Let's do it so we commit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's tell them.
So, yesterday, for about 2.5 hours, give or take, Doza and I were talking about multiverses, just amongst ourselves. It was a little
Casually,
bedroom
just
chatter,
yeah.
if you will.
Yeah, these are the kinds of things we talk about in bed.
But
Oh, yeah, multiverses?
While
Yeah.
doing so, it got a little heated and passionate, if you will, when talking about multiverses. And we started we pulled out our laptop and we started
Getting to work.
And we ended up writing a review, but it ended up kind of long. Our thoughts turned into a little mini essay, if you will. So,
Ooh.
Tia.
Tia? Why am I not aware of this?
Yes. I thought it was close to Chai, but it wasn't.
This could be like Chai's cousin or something.
It could be. Sorry, I got distracted by elephants like I do. So back
We'll
to
talk more about that later.
multiverses.
Back to multiverses.
We basically what we ended up writing was so long, and we had an idea to do something we've never really done before, but something we've always wanted to do is put out a full-on video of our thoughts on multiverses. It would be a little bit of a review, a little bit of
First impressions,
a little bit of gameplay. We ended up playing a little bit, just the two of us, to test some things out as well, and we want to play more with y'all. So, yeah. What do you
Don't
guys think?
forget, we have to play also, but without people as well, since we can't level.
Exactly. So that's another thing.
That's another
so there's
thing.
so again, it's super long that we're who's gonna want to read a wall of text? Some people will, sure, and we appreciate you those of you who love
I know
to
y'all
read.
real ones do.
Yes, exactly. But we thought we could take it one step further and create a video about it. So we've started working on that video, and yeah, we hope to put that out soon. Now that we've said it, it's got to come out, you know?
Yeah, it's gonna come out at a time.
Yeah. And Shane, Hyper, you guys that played with us, Uber, Kessler, you guys definitely inspired it because we had so much fun. We haven't had a gaming session like that where Doza gets posterized and I'm just living my best LeBron James life in such a long time. So, and I know us saying such a long time is kind of silly because we haven't been streaming regularly, but for real, it was just amazing, you know? Super laid back. It was fun. The characters, obviously, I'm at the airport.
How did you get here?
I don't know. But I walked around quite a bit and we warped. See, we're on the other side. We're right there now.
Oh,
So
okay, I see. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and head out from this island. Thank you, Jorge, for showing us your beautiful island once again. I'm always inspired by it. It's probably the most decked out. You're probably the most completionist like glob in our community that plays this game, 100%. But yeah.
Thanks for
So
the prediction, Hyper.
Shane said, I was going to ask if y'all wanted to help with it, but I don't want to use my computer too much until the fan is fixed. So if y'all want to play it again, I'll risk it. So what's up with your fan? I actually saw your comment about that earlier. And I was curious.
Like, is it like a connection? Like, do you use a laptop or I can't remember if you use a laptop or not.
I forgot to move Jorge's queue over, so it's going to say like they're next, but they're really not. It's actually Hyper now.
You play games with people all the time?
Is this your island or is this someone else's?
Oh, yeah, true. Hyper, which is it? I play games with people all the time, even multiverses, but that voice chat was the most fun I've had in ages. Same,
Aww.
Right? Like, it was just an all-around good time. I agree, Shane.
It was chill. It was fun. It man, all of us definitely had great synergy,
Now,
which I appreciate.
I'm not like saying one way or the other, but I will say that when you're in a voice call with people and you're all playing the same game and you're all talking about what's going on said game, that's like peak for me.
I mean, we did talk about other things too. We wouldn't be us if we didn't talk about
no, of course
other
not.
things.
Obviously, other people were chatting with us, and that was completely fine.
That's just how things go around
That was
here.
the scope of what we aimed to do
Yeah.
in that particular time. So, but like, those moment-to-moment reactions as like the game is happening, it's exactly what I crave.
Yes, definitely.
What's up, Tamara? How you doing?
Good to see you.
Welcome back. It is us. Nushindozo, that is. Alienware laptop and the fan makes a grinding noise.
Ooh. Grinding ain't good in a laptop.
No. So what it might be is that like one of the bearings on the fan might be like a bit loose or like soft. Goomba room.
I've never heard of the Goomba room. Hyper found it off of Google. And yeah, if any of you guys find any other codes that you want us to visit off of Google, Reddit, anywhere else, feel free to put it in. We are here to visit all night long.
Yep. Shane, are you comfortable with taking your computer apart at least to get to the fan? I don't know if you are. I don't think it'd be that hard. I've never worked with an Alienware laptop, but I have worked with Dell laptops before.
Does Dell own Alienware?
Yeah. Yeah, Dell owns Alienware. So, like, it's one of two things. It's either a bearing is, like, loose. If it's like, broken, then, GG's. You have to replace the fan, which is not a big deal.
In comparison to some other problems that a laptop could have.
Yeah, true. Like, yeah, it's worse if, like, the fan dies on you while your computer's, like, going hot and it doesn't auto shut off like it's supposed to and it just overheats itself. That would be bad. But Windows is pretty good about, like, auto shutting off your computer if it gets too hot.
Yeah.
There's a threshold, especially with laptops. But there's always the risk. I'm glad you brushed your teeth, Hyper. You don't want halitosis.
Or any other diseases.
Gingivitis, right?
Yeah.
What was that super old thing that they referenced in that old cartoon called Family Guy?
Look how organized the side is with the neighborhood, and there's like three different neighborhoods.
I like this. This
is cool. Let's see. Who should we go visit out of all these villagers?
Cavity Crush?
Do you want to go to Big Top?
No. Let's go to Big Top, yeah.
Okay. So
is that a platypus?
The house right there.
Is that a platypus? I think that's a platypus. Let's go visit him.
Which one?
The one that you were hovering over.
Big Top.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, okay,
go straight to them.
We're going to Big Top.
This is really cool.
Oh, the flowers. Very pretty. Which one's Big Top? So it was, which one was it? Like the number?
2.
1, 2, 3. It was 3 up.
No,
okay.
it's 2 from the top.
Okay.
Why do you look from the bottom up?
Right.
That's weird.
Can I go through here? No? Okay, let's see.
The fan technically works. Okay.
You can go this way, though. Alright, they're home. This is nice.
It's usually a simple fix, Shane. Like, it's like, take you less than an hour. I mean, you could send it to somebody, but it could cost you, like, I don't know how much you charge for that. Someone could do you a solid.
So it's actually an elephant, Big Top.
No!
Everyone says that my room is so cozy, it could put them right to sleep. But what do you think? Nice butt? Nice butt! Thank you. But also, like, because they work out in here, I guess?
I like
you have a nice butt, G.
I like the really cute dress. Oh, yeah, I like your butt, G.
Instead of your cut, G. Oh, yeah, get out that aggression.
This guy's got a box of what? Like pears? Like what is
Where?
like protein pears or something?
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
Pod for the mad gains.
Right.
This dude
he's
sleeps
a vibe.
where? This dude sleeps
He
where?
doesn't sleep. No sleep. Always grinding. Always working out. That's probably it.
Yeah. His motto is rise and grind.
We do love chocolate, William. My favorite chocolate's probably Cadbury chocolate. It's so good. Just Cadbury milk chocolate. It hits different, you know?
I think it has a higher cream content than other chocolates.
Yeah.
So it's real nice.
What's your favorite chocolate, Doza? This is
well,
such a cute. Look at this area.
You
Like
kind
I
of
just want
said
to
the
party.
thing I wanted to say. Like Cadbury's always been my favorite. And that's before I knew that there was like Indian Cadbury, which is also really good. It's about the same though.
What's going on here?
Are you vibing or like having a stroke?
Know. Yeah, I did the party one. There we go.
That was
And,
weird.
Like, yeah, did you guys see that? That was so silly. Also, this thing came off.
She's gaming too hard, y'all.
Apparently.
I put like a little rubber top for like grip.
The grip thingy, and it
the
fell
Joy-Cons
off.
are slippery, right? The Joy-Cons are slippery. She just always just ends up rubbing it off. I don't know.
It's
true. She goes too hard.
So hard.
I don't think I've seen a girl eagle before.
No, it's always been the men.
Yeah, the men.
The men do men. I've never even seen that show, but I know the song. 2.5 Men, right?
Yeah, everyone remembers that.
This is nice.
Charlie Sheen and whatnot. Tamara, I hope that you get your key switch soon. Yeah, because the W key, it's kind of important.
It really is.
You know, in the meantime, what I would have done is like switch a less useful key with it. Like maybe the little page thing. I don't know how big your keyboard is, so that's probably what I would have done.
Has a lot of charm.
I'm also very scared of breaking keys. Yeah, I like the
island. It's nice.
I like
it's
the
quaint.
rounded, like bulbous kind of bridge. Say branch, it's not. But yeah, the smoothness of rock can be real nice. Because around here in Texas, it's very
Ursula.
rough.
The voice actor
the
for Ursula actually passed away recently.
Yeah, did y'all know that? The voice actress for Ursula from The Little Mermaid, the cartoon movie from Disney. She passed away recently.
I'm not that tired, but if you want me to take a nap, I'll take one. She looks like a mom, like this bear.
Yeah,
like she would
really
be someone's
does.
mom. She has like the
she's
kitchen.
Tall. She's
this
tall.
is a cute kitchenette.
We saw Blue Bear earlier, and she's
what
whatever
if the Blue Bear
distinctively
and her
short.
like are together?
Or like
I ship it.
Yeah, okay.
And Shane, that's so cool. So apparently his dad had like a quarter wrestling ring like that in his house, like IRL, like similar to the elephant that we just saw.
Yeah, it's funny to see that randomly pop up, isn't it? Like after seeing it in real life, because I feel like that's such a human thing to do.
I have never
take something that's like, you know, maybe like, because when I think of a wrestling ring, I think of only the complete wrestling ring.
Yeah.
And so if I saw it like in the corner of a room, just like the piece, I'd be like, huh, that's neat. It's different, but it's neat. And then to see that, but like in the game, the AI did that.
Yeah.
420. Welcome. Thank you. Thanks for welcoming us.
If only it were 420 right now. Hyper's online, no way.
Well, Hyper's also got a drippy backpack and a new lunchbox. Oh my
nice. Getting ready for back to school.
My favorite lunchbox of all time. It was not very like useful, but because it was a novelty lunchbox.
Yeah.
It was like a holographic, like shiny foil Power Rangers lunchbox that had them all sprawled out with with their poses and their weapons.
So it's a love of
It
Power
was
Rangers.
so cool because it was that rainbowy kind of silver, like as like the main draw, and then of course everyone else is their colors. And
I've never seen a shop.
It was
on
red.
The beach. That's very cool.
It was plastic and red. It was not a very good lunchbox, but I loved it. Weed the hog. Wait. No.
Ooh, to make chocolate. I've never made chocolate before, William, like from scratch. But we did buy these like little baking mold thingies recently that like can make chocolate or other things like into different letters and shapes and stuff and numbers. We were planning to use it to make something for when we hit
we could do
2,000 on the channel, because during 1,000 we made glob cookies, so we're thinking of something else to make.
We could do educational math with them.
I like what I said better.
Yeah, that would be better.
Yeah.
I like this like
I like this whiteboard here and like the sock. This
wow,
is a cute way to do the
hard.
soccer.
Yeah, I like
with the
that.
like these to like break it off a little
yeah,
bit.
it still feels very natural.
Yeah.
But it clearly
like
makes sense.
protein mix and all of this. Like this. Oh, and the basketball over here.
And
I like
whose
it.
island is this?
It's a random one that Hyper found from Google.
This is a really cool island. I feel like the whoever 420 is an active person.
Or this person. Like it could be multiple people.
Oh, true.
Goomba. It's Goomba's world. I'm a dog. Woof woof dog. Okay then.
All right. Live your best life and
That's
such.
cool. Some cubism, like outside of the museum. And look at these. Like what? Like putting them out.
That reminds me of that boss from Elden Ring.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when we were getting shot by those giant glowy blue arrows from those deer assholes, and then we had to fight like a zombie deer. We basically killed their god. And then I guess it's being displayed here on this island for all to see.
Well, Hyper, thank you so much for putting in that address randomly from Google. If you have any others, feel free to put them in. There's not a lot in the queue right now, which is funny because like I know we didn't announce it early or anything, but last time we played Animal Crossing, people have been wanting dream visits for a while. But we can do random dreams with this. I forgot what her name was already.
So if it's random, then we can be mean.
I guess so, but we can also be nice.
But it depends. It's not up to me if I'm going to be mean or not.
Let's see what happens.
So, and if we end up doing some random visits, I'm going to need some help from y'all in the chat. We're going to have to rate every single island we visit with absolute scrutiny.
Absolute scrutiny.
Yeah, yes, because
he is in a roasting mode.
Who's going to know? Who's going to know?
He actually roasted me earlier. It was uncalled for.
What'd I do?
He acts like he forgets.
No, I didn't do nothing.
I want to dream.
I want to dream.
Wish upon a star.
Wish upon near and far.
You're nuts. I'm just kidding. I still can't get over the fact that like I didn't know what DN was during one of those shorts that we put out recently. How shall I prepare your dream? Surprise me.
Yes.
Gladly. There's so many wonderful surprises to be found. I'm ready.
If you want to go for a savory pineapple filling, go for it. The closest I've had to savory pineapple, or like I've heard of, is like pineapple salsa. I don't know about any kind of Turkish delight other than like Narnia. That's my only like experience with that. Okay, so this island's called Chomp Chomp.
I think a Noosh versus Doza like roasting session would be really fun.
I don't know about that.
I know a lot of your secrets.
I think I would go too far.
Do you think you'd make me cry?
Not on stream.
What does that mean?
You'd hold it in.
And then I cry later, like, I can't believe you did that. You're the worst.
And then I'd start playing, because big girls don't cry.
Oh my gosh, you jerk. But that sounds like very on brand for you. Okay, so Chomp Chomp. Let's see.
All right, y'all. Is this?
Well, look at let's judge their flag. It's a frog.
Okay,
we love frogs.
That's fine. The frog looks fine.
Okay, let's look at the map.
The map. Map any good? All right.
Okay,
pretty good. Pretty similar to the last one we had.
Yeah, it's very intricate.
I like intricate. I like all the stairs.
Which villager do you want to go to?
The villager. What's gonna give us a good? Let's go to Mint.
Look at that hairstyle for the person Noah. Who did you want to go to?
I want to go to Mint because it's kind of centralized. We'll see like the other houses on the way there.
Okay, I could do that. All right.
Noosh might lose the roasting session, but her LeBron still got you beat. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. We fired up her game and it hit her with do the tutorial to unlock Wonder Woman.
And then I quit the game.
Yeah.
I should do it though. Like I really should. Mint's house is Mint, so that's pretty on brand there.
I like the flowers. I like the pathing. I like the trees.
Imagine
Noosh and
Doza
more than that
fighting, and we're all in a corner recording with our crappy Android phone while shaking. Lamau. That's really funny.
Screaming world star, right?
You do realize this is my private dream space, and yet here you are regardless. Yeah.
Oh,
ooh,
goodness.
What a mood.
Wow.
All right, we'll leave, you precious princess.
Don't wave at us. I don't know. Kind of docking points for that one.
We actually did get into a little argument yesterday, IRL.
Yes, we mentioned that earlier.
But like for real though.
Oh, another argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
It was actually during Multiverses talk. It was really funny. Like, how can we get angry?
Who knows?
Oh, teddy bear. I like teddy bears.
It's like we'll say the same thing but in two completely different ways, and then argue about which way is the right way to say it
until it's said correctly.
Yeah.
But like we realize like how lucky we are if like the worst thing that happens is like a verbal argument between us about something just because of miscommunication. Like considering how many other things happen in the world or between couples or relationships or what have you, we're very lucky.
Yeah, like if the worst thing is like if we're arguing about like creatively how to present something, like that's a pretty good problem comparatively.
Yeah.
Like in a relationship.
Honestly, it's usually during creative processes that we like have differences that we like try to mesh together to the best of our abilities. I can't think of anything else we really argue about.
There's not really a whole lot. Most of it's like, let's help each other work through this, except when it's creative.
Like, if Doza forgets things, that kind of gets on me a little bit.
Yeah,
because, like, I have to retain all of it.
If Noosh gets on me harder than I think is warranted, that gets on me. That's really it, though, right?
Yeah.
That's it in a nutshell.
We're pretty lucky.
I didn't know they had dragons in this game. So, like,
it's an alligator.
What do you think about this island so far?
I like it. There's nothing wrong. Like, what would be wrong about an island? What would make us hate an island?
Like, I know that we visited a character named Mint, but honestly, this island gives me vanilla vibes. This is the type of island that is made in the first, like, 2 weeks of Animal Crossing.
Well, they
before
played
you
until,
start.
like, Halloween, clearly.
I'm talking about design and, like, how far you want to, like, take something.
Okay,
Like,
fair enough.
There's a couple of group things that are themed. There's a lot of, like, trees and flowers, and they put bushes in good places, right? Like, stuff makes sense, but there's nothing really beyond what you're seeing here. It's as vanilla as it gets. It's the plain popcorn at the movie theater.
Let's see who the visitor
It's
is
not.
here.
You're not going to complain if someone gives it to you, but you're not going to go out of your way to get it. I think that's what this island is.
So are you done with this island then? They've clearly played since the update though, because look, they have this thing.
William, I don't know how to roast somebody without like making it immediately personal. Like I don't have any nuance.
No.
I think that
Remember how savage and honest Doza is when it comes to people?
Yeah, I think the most interesting way to communicate if it's gonna be like negatively is if you're gonna make the effort to insult somebody, it better be creative AF. Like don't insult somebody based on something that's like not relevant to whatever the activity is being done, or like don't make it like personal in the sense that it's about like the way they look or the way they talk or the way they like those kinds of things. If you're gonna insult somebody, when you insult them, make them think twice about what you just said.
Are you teaching people how to insult people?
I think it's better to insult somebody with creativity than to just like you call somebody like a racial slur. There's something interesting about that. That's boring. That's lame. That's stupid. I hate that.
You shouldn't do it.
But if you say, I can't think of one off the top of my head. But if you say something and it's like a little confusing but also a little clever, then yes, do that.
So when are we gonna invite them to the Noosh and Doza fan club? There's a fan club?
Excuse me? What?
Are you gonna invite us?
You're gonna invite us to our own fan club?
That would be pretty cool.
I would like to be invited, yes.
We actually noticed, so I don't know if this is considered like a fan club type thing or like something where you're like a fan and you subscribe or whatever, but like our website has like an RSS feed. I'm not sure if everyone knows what that is, but basically you can subscribe anytime like a blog post is made or changes are made. And we noticed that we actually have some people subscribe to that, and we were very flattered and taken back by this like update in our life.
I think of RSS feeds as such a 2008 thing.
It really is.
And I never learned it, and I can't wrap my head around. I'm literally asking Noosh, like, is this what this is?
Well, like some people doing it is kind of surprising, you know, like they're still doing it. And to our site of all, like, you know.
Yeah. I would say Hyper also Discord.
Yeah, that's true. He follows in Discord.
If it was a Hello Neighbor themed stream, yes, that would deserve roasting. Unless it was good. But like the bar is so low.
Hello Neighbor, like I'm never gonna play that again. I know Joseph said he wants to finish it, but I highly doubt he's gonna. Okay, let's see what this island's all about. I like their flag. It's cute. Let's see. Okay,
So,
did you see the flag? Very nice.
I do like it.
It's like a cathedral.
It gives me Dark Souls vibes.
Look at it.
Hollow Knight,
Look
perhaps.
at this. This is gorgeous.
All right, so like,
Excuse
this is great.
me.
This is great. So far, I'm having a lot of fun with my chocolate chunk.
Okay, so you come in from the airport and you go straight into a freaking castle. Hello. That is
They even
nice.
have
Look at this garden. Like, wow.
I didn't know the hearts thing
The
was a thing.
statues and like, oh my gosh, it's so Victorian.
You got a whole ass over there.
Yes, look at it. Those cheeks. I want to slap them. I'm just kidding. Okay, so we got this. This is nice.
It almost feels like a wedding out of like
I mean, it
Greece.
just looks like some castle grounds. Like it's called cathedral, but like I could see like a royal emperor. See, like look, like a king or queen like sitting on the throne. Can I not sit in this?
I think that's a mirror.
Oh, it's a mirror. Okay, where's this chair? Oh, who is this? A vampire? Dracula.
Okay, so it's like
Welcome.
Castlevania, maybe.
Maybe.
It's a lot of flowers. I don't know if there's.
Oh, Yamil, is that someone? Instagram Dream Cathedral shout out.
Okay.
Is that a beanstalk? That's cool. I've never seen that.
I didn't
I've
know
never
that.
seen
What are
these
these?
too. Look at all these items I've never seen in game. These are gorgeous. And I said I wanted to slap the butt cheeks.
Okay, yeah, this is a great island.
This is really
Oh,
nice.
Shane, hello neighbor, more like hello loser. Oh, damn. That's crazy. William, what's like the most interesting safe for work insult that your sergeant, like a sergeant, threw at you? And I mean like personal in a sense that like,
Did you like what I
if
played?
Yeah, it was
Okay,
great. You
thank
did so
you.
good. Good job putting it right on the fridge. So anyways, yeah, so like an insult that's personal, but like from somebody who doesn't know you, it's not really that big of a deal.
You like this
But like
mermaid area.
if somebody's known you, like they're like a friend and they
Gorgeous.
say that one thing, like, you know, that's like gets under your skin or that you've like confided in them with, and that's kind of lame. That's the first thing that comes to mind for me, which is, you know, obviously not good. Yeah, shout out to Nushindoza.
Thanks, guys.
Klaus. I bet they were super happy when they got this guy, considering the theme of the island.
They probably played until they got him.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow, this is super cute.
I like those. I don't know what
It's
they
like
are
very
though.
subtle.
It's like a little frog.
They're little lamps.
If you
I
take
think
out
they're
the
from the
fire,
Hello
they
Kitty.
die.
I think they're from the Hello Kitty like thingy.
No, that explains why we don't have it.
This is so cute.
I like the petal patterns on the ground. It's
Yeah.
a real nice attention to
Are
detail
you getting
there.
a lot of ideas,
No.
Joseph? No. Okay.
No, but for you, definitely.
For me, definitely. You're the one who like had a lot of ideas last time.
I love this. I'm always down for like making a kind
A
of
food
shack
area.
or like a food area. Yeah, like the best that we've come up with so far is like in a library with like a desk.
I love libraries.
I know, but
That's
like
why I
we could
did
do
it,
more.
you
I think we could
hater.
do more. No, I'm not hating. It was a great first library.
Okay. It's not even there anymore.
I know.
Oh, like the little doll. Like that's so cool. I like this. This is a neat island. Oh, a little picnic area to sit by the pond.
And you can hear some kind of jingles.
I could be eating my sushi.
Looks delicious.
Oh my god.
I believe some of that is. Actually, I don't think that's sushi. I think that's sashimi.
Whatever.
I don't know very well
There's
though.
sushi on the other thing in the bento
There
box.
was definitely yes. Yes, you were right. You could pick up all these petals and they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know.
I hope you have fun at your step-cousin's birthday party. That's really cool.
What'd y'all do? Was it themed?
Or it's tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
The theme is pizza? Nice. I assume? I don't know. What's your favorite topping? If you could only choose one topping, what topping would you choose, chat? Tell me.
On
also,
pizza?
Noosh. Yeah.
Like a one-topping
Yeah, I'm
pizza?
gonna include you on this question, Noosh. Well, also you. What would be the one topping if you
Okay.
can only choose one?
An assortment of mushrooms, different types of mushrooms.
No.
It's one thing. It's mushrooms.
Oh, I just want one thing. I just want one pizza toppings, please.
Yeah, so my one topping is an assortment of mushrooms. So I'm gonna have a bunch of different types, and it's gonna be amazing. But it's still one topping. It's
so
mushrooms.
if I said bell pepper, and I'm like, but actually it's the green, it's the orange, the yellow,
that
and red.
works.
No, that's like 4 different ones.
Well, I'm sorry, it's mushroom.
What do y'all think? do you think Noosh can have her multi mushrooms just because they fall under the umbrella mushroom
Yes,
or not?
absolutely.
Meatball as a topping, like
I've
the
never-
whole ball, or would you cut it up?
Depending on how big or small they are.
Like if they're
Right.
big balls, like you wouldn't want them, right? Because
Because they wouldn't cook through properly or attach to the pizza
I imagine
itself.
if it's a meatball,
Cut
it's
it up.
it's ground beef.
Look
You
at her
probably
response.
no, not cut up. I'm thinking
Crumbled.
no, because then it's just like Italian spiced ground beef, which is
I don't
boring.
know. I've never really had
So
a meatball.
if I were to do meatballs, and I'm not gonna put that on pizza personally, but if I were to include them, I'd make them like relatively small, and I would cut them in half, so you could still have that like curvature, like kind of pop out of the
so
the
it
pizza.
feels like a
Yeah, so you still get that like meatball feel. Because like half of a meatball is the fact that it's in ball form.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you would just have meat.
Amazing idea. Pizza balls. They're like tiny pizzas rolled up and frozen that you can heat up later. So you mean like pizza rolls, but instead of it being rolled, it's a ball?
No. This is a complete new and unique idea that Shane came up with. Don't you dare put him down.
I wasn't putting him down. I was understanding. Dang. So, do you eat Hawaiian pizza?
If there's enough Canadian bacon or ham on it.
So what's funny is I don't eat Hawaiian pizza because I don't eat Canadian bacon or any of that like meat stuff. But I do love like a really loaded veggie pizza with some pineapple too. It's delicious. It just works. Now I want pizza, like a loaded veggie pizza like that. That would be amazing right now.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
yeah, William.
see.
That's pretty like general. Like they can. No, I'm not trying to make a pun. Pun unintended. Like if like a sergeant came and yelled at you and it's like, oh, you have a children like you. Like I bet they regret it. Whatever. That's pretty general. That's not really that specific. They could say that to anybody.
Sometimes I say that to Doza, like, we'll be trying to decide what's for, like, dinner or whatever, and then he'll say something, I'm like, you can have that, I'm gonna order pizza. And he'll be like, wait, what? Why don't we order pizza together? But honestly, when it comes to pizza, we rarely order. We usually like to make it so we can be very specific and picky about what toppings.
Is this the same island?
No, it's a different
Cathedral?
island.
Oh, we made it to a new island.
Yes, we did.
What'd y'all think of the Cathedral Island?
I really liked it.
I liked it too.
Yeah. These islands are really great. I wonder if, like, other people do this whole surprise me thing with islands and, like, see ours and think it's trash. In comparison.
If only there was a voting system, so I.
Oh, like you can see how many people visited.
Yeah, that way I could get an
upvoted or
aggregate
whatever.
score of how much I should feel bad about myself.
Oh wow, this looks
Oh, that
cool.
bug ran into the cave. That was interesting.
Yeah, this looks cool. I like this. Like, right
Is that
in front
dog's
of
name
the-
Lydia? Can you go back to the dog?
I don't think it's Lydia.
Please
Let's
be
see.
Lydia. I don't care about you, Cherry. Get out of here. I hate you. A sliver of it, those are like the school parties. Oh yeah, everything's like thin and it's been sitting there for like 45
Whoa,
minutes.
I've never seen this.
What is that?
I don't know.
Ooh, it's like
I
a fairy
want
fountain.
this. Guys, how do I not have some of you? Like, we need to play
You
more.
slacking.
I really am. I haven't played in a while.
I was
And
distracted by
here's
her
these
aggressive
things
pizza
again.
talk. Oh, I haven't roasted you. Okay, Shane. What is roast worthy on Shane?
You really about to roast them?
No, I'm too
Look at this
nice.
cake.
I'm like the nicest person I know. How could I possibly
Are you
roast
sure about
anybody? Yeah.
Okay.
There was a time that
So
I was given a
humble.
Red Cross letter, and the sergeant was talking as if my niece died. I go to say, "Dear William, do 100 push-ups." Okay.
Okay, we can't go down that way.
I think that if I were ever to join the military, which I don't want to do, but if I were to ever join the military and like somebody was like a sergeant or somebody, like because they do the yelling thing, right? As like motivation. I think
it doesn't take that well.
I think it's not really about what's being said too much as it is like the volume of the voice. Like I'm more liable to be scared of just the fact that they're loud than what they're saying.
It's true.
Yeah.
Doza's not used to yelling. I grew up with so much yelling, unfortunately, that it's like I don't even realize sometimes when my voice gets louder than it should
No,
be.
her regular talking voice, like this is when she's streaming, her voice is quieter than by default.
No, I don't think so.
It is. I'm
so that's
my
no.
ears are over here and they're not part of
I
your
think
head.
that's because the
so-
majority of like what we talk about throughout the day is really very work oriented, and I'm very passionate about the work that I do.
No, I'm talking in general. I think
know.
that when talking about passionate stuff, things can get heated. In which case, yeah, obviously volume is likely to go up. But I think
Yeah.
just if you're talking about something and it's just like a general work thing, it doesn't come from like fun, then the volume of said conversation is just automatically higher.
Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know though. I think like my stream voice is probably the closest to my regular voice for the most part.
It's close, but I think stream is quieter because I think it's just.
We also have
if you're talking
microphones, and I
about-
don't want to like, mess up the audio.
What do you mean? I scream all the time.
Yeah, but that's you.
You scream all the time. Why are you fronting?
I'm not front. Oh my goodness.
See, look, you got louder there.
I'm not
and everything
front-
was fine. Did anyone's ears hurt?
Does
No?
that.
Okay.
That's like he wants me to get mad.
I got
Hail
bad knees.
Satan. That's what the little
that's
bunny
fun.
just said.
That's fun, isn't it?
Ooh, through the castle. Oh, the castle into the museum. That's nice.
Can't follow in any footsteps with bad knees, huh, Shane? Can't be a professional wrestler. Oof. Okay, so like a roast would be like being a disappointment to the legacy, right? But like said in a clever way, I think. But it's because I also know that like that's not really that's not an all-encompassing factor of what you find joy in life. So is it even really a good roast? You tell me.
Also, Doza like constantly chooses violence when we wake up every day.
Yeah, so what I'll do is
Forget everything
the
we
alarm
discussed
will
the night
go off,
before.
and it'll go. The fact that it goes off, I've already chosen violence.
Aw,
Hey,
Marina, how you doing, girl?
she's got her.
She's also Hail
she got her
Satan
Care
now.
Bear shirt on, of course. Everybody on here. So all right, so this island was okay, and the reason why it was okay is because like a fourth of it is just unfinished.
Yeah.
It just didn't
it's
have
all right.
anything. It's okay. It's okay. I'd rather you spread out like.
Good work in progress.
Yeah, exactly.
What are those push-ups, Private?
can't
You
give-
looking for a date? Negative, Sergeant. I'm practicing for your wife.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny, and of course, if you laugh, then he comes after you, right?
That's so funny. We actually live in like what's considered a military town or city. There's a lot of service people in this city in San Antonio. We're also like home to like USA, which is like the largest. What is it? I don't know, like insurance for veterans and military service.
Oh yeah,
individuals.
that is a thing.
Thanks for defending my country, Doza. We will defend the Globiverse forever.
Yeah, you're welcome. It's what I do. You struggle not to laugh during the shark sessions? Yeah. Angry parents make you pretty durable. Right, so like, who better to make you feel bad about yourself than a parent?
You know,
Am I right?
honestly, something I tell Doza all the time, like, I've taken so much from my parents because they're very, very hard on me that, like, if anyone else tries to even double cross me or say anything negative or toxic to me, it's like, bro, like, I've already handled this for my parents. Who are you to tell me anything? Like, get out of my life.
It's rough, isn't it?
I mean, it's not about it being rough, but it's like I'm not gonna take shit from anyone if I've already taken so much from like the people that brought me into this world, you know? Not that my parents are like mean or anything. They are very strict, and they raised me and my brother with very, very high, sometimes ridiculous expectations. And growing up, like, you had to be as close to perfect as possible, and it was hard. There were many arguments, and I feel like I constantly let them down. I mean, look at me now. I'm playing games on YouTube. This is not what they wanted for me.
They didn't come over here with $10 in their pocket and nothing to their name, knowing no one in this country for you to be
Not
playing
even speaking
video
English.
games, not even speaking the native language.
It's so funny because like they
How
removed...
dare you?
It's funny because they removed our game room like when we were still kind of kids, and it's like, here I am, I brought it back.
You said game room, and like when I saw what it could have been, it wasn't very much. And I don't want to minimize the joy that you had for a game room, but girl, that was not a game room.
Well, that's because you didn't see the game room.
That was a game corner.
You didn't see, no, it was a game room.
That was a nook at most.
Oh my goodness. It was a game room.
We'll get you a game room someday, Noosh, and then you can live it out.
You saw what it is today, which is just like this decorated
There's
little
only
area.
so much. I guess it's bigger when you're a kid, right?
You are choosing violence today, and we're in Funky Town right now.
Yo, I love Funky Town. Why don't you take me down to Funky Town? Dun 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 dun. Funky Town. Oh, here's an insult.
Honestly,
I looked up an insult.
As an individual, I am growing and learning to not take anything from anyone. Like, I am trying to learn how to like validate myself and my existence, and I don't care what other people think. Like, if people want to say certain things to me, then sure, great. You have the right to freedom of speech or whatever, right? But at the end of the day, my opinion of myself is what matters the most. And it's been a very hard lesson to learn, and I still struggle with it sometimes. But like, I think that's the way to go.
Agreed.
What were you gonna say? The sergeant thing?
Yeah, I ended up looking up military insults, and one of them is like a sergeant yelling at two privates, right? So like the one guy who's in charge yelling at two guys who are not in charge. If you two don't shut the fuck up right now, I'm gonna stick my foot up both your asses and wear you around like a couple of stupid flip-flops. Like, that is funny. Like, that is clever. That is interesting. Because then, like, you think about it for just a half a second, what that would even look like. And it's... these are the kind of insults I live for. Like, this is what I'm all about. Yes, I like these. These are funny.
My dad still wants me to be a doctor. In fact, he even, like, asked Doza, like, do you want to become a doctor? I'll pay for it.
That was great. It was so good saying no to that.
But I mean, I get it. Being, like, a child of a first generation, like, being a first generation, like, child of an immigrant, like, it can be difficult. They came here wanting so much, and I hope to make them proud, but at the end of the day, like, I want to be proud of myself. And you're not a loser, Hyper. I'm a very sensitive person too. It's now, like, as a young adult that I'm finally understanding, like, how much being sensitive or overly sensitive has hurt me over and over again. How I've let people, like, take over my lives and my thoughts, which really sucks. In fact, like, most of the time I was dwelling on something that, like, I had a conversation with a friend or something. They did not think twice about it. So why am I putting so much energy into a friendship when the other person doesn't even care? It really just comes from growth. You just kind of have to keep working on it. And like we've said this before, people evolve over time. And you never know what's going to happen in the future, like how you're going to grow.
You know the saying, rum wasn't drank in a day.
Rome wasn't built in a day,
right,
and neither were you. It's a lifelong journey and process.
Yeah, and don't build a foundation on sand. That's a saying people say.
So I was like, can you do surgery on me? I want a mega baboon heart.
Oh. They just keep
funny.
in the fridge. Yeah, aren't they? No, squash banana.
This island's like all right. It ain't anything special.
Again, this is like week 2.
What's funky
Animal
about
Crossing.
it?
There's nothing funky.
Yeah, it's called Funky Town, but I'm not really feeling it.
Nah, lame. Downvote.
And I feel you, Hyper. Same. It was really hard to talk about my feelings with my family and my parents, and to this day, even actually, I still at this point I'm kind of like given up in a way of talking about my feelings because they're just not going to understand it. I simply say like I am working hard on my goals for my life, and like, you know, I'm not doing anything to put the family down or whatever. It's just these are the choices that I've made, and I hope to be successful one day, and I hope you can get on board with that and accept my decisions.
See, the root is that while y'all know that Noosh and I are always telling you guys stuff like, hey, you know, the at the end of the day, the only person you can truly let down is yourself. And it really is just that. Like, sure, other people can like say they're disappointed in you because you didn't choose whatever option that they thought was the right one. That's never gonna go away. But really, it kind of comes down to, one, are you gonna let it affect you, and two, how much are you gonna let it affect you? Because I do think that there's some merit in being able to take criticism, but being able to navigate it and figure out what's actually constructive or what's actually just limiting is the real test of skill. And so when others, particularly parents, when they say things that are negative and derogatory of your choices and your desires, it's because you're choosing something that they didn't already set out for you to do or to be. And so they care too much about what other people think, or they think that you don't
either
have
their
what it
way
takes.
or like the wrong way. They're very adamant about that.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like a side tangent. But yeah, that's also right.
Are you explaining my experience to me?
Yes. I was obviously there. I was a fly on the wall the whole time.
William, that's sweet, but you don't want to roast my dad. It's fine. It is my dad that's the hardest on me. But, I mean, I still think that he had good intentions, and he still does. I think he just doesn't understand everything that I'm trying to do along with Zoza. And I hope someday that he will. And it's kind of hard, too, because I haven't actually seen him or my mom in person in a few years.
What
the pandemic,
hell is this place?
I don't know. The pandemic was obviously very hard on my family, and we're still kind of feeling and dealing with the after effects, which is why we haven't been able to reunite yet. It really, really sucks, but I think that's why. Like, he hasn't seen us or been able to talk to us in person, which, you know, there's can be a lot of disconnect.
I think this
he didn't understand what YouTube was. Like,
no,
you know.
I think this is a Terraria themed.
You do?
Yeah. What's the map say its name is?
Disboard.
That's a stupid name.
Okay.
It makes no sense.
I'm sorry, Shiro and Asher, but this is a dumb.
I like where you're going with this, but then you just have this big, ugly space that has nothing to do with anything. Like, what is this?
I mean, they tried.
You've clearly stopped playing the game.
You
Because
don't
no
know
one
if
would
they
leave their
stopped.
island like this. This is island abuse. How dare you?
Let's see. Call me Ash, but your name is Shiro. Other one's Asher. That's confusing. And jump.
No, but haha,
And
hee
jump.
ha, they think they're clever.
Do they?
Yeah. And is this new update gonna have crossplay with like mobile? Please say yes.
Ooh, that. Ugh, I need to get out of here.
I didn't know that Terraria was having a crossover with KFC in China. That's very.
Here's the thing
specific.
from earlier.
Hey, but it's purple now.
Yeah. Oh my
Is it
god,
because
I
of the
want
time of
this.
day, or is it just another one?
It could be another one,
I
or it
think
could be a
it'd be another one.
customizable thing. Like, whatever it is, I want it.
I think it's too interesting and unique.
They
for
have
it
a
to
two
change.
of them. Give me one. What are these little things that you can sit on?
I have no idea.
But
Eggs?
I want them.
They must be eggs. Moon eggs. That's where moons hatch from.
Sure.
Yeah, I think William's pretty great, Hyper. Seems like he's got his head on straight. No?
Yes. Okay, this is a lot of empty space, so I'm done.
This is a lot of ass. And not the good kind. Let's wake up. Please wake me up from this nightmare. So what'd y'all think of that island, huh? What would y'all say out of 10?
I mean, I didn't give it much, like, time, I guess.
Why would you?
Exactly. So, like,
If somebody tells you, Don't worry, it gets good after episode 15. Are you really gonna stick around?
Yeah.
Maybe it should have gotten good after episode 1.
Maybe.
Maybe it shouldn't have been trash for the majority of it. Alright, what are we gonna get now?
I don't know. Do you want to press surprise me and see what comes up?
Yeah, maybe.
I realized I never posted this in Discord.
Oh! How will people know?
Well, we posted it in news and polls, but like we didn't tag globs and like, see, it's hard like when you forget.
Quick, tag them now. Do it. It's Friday. It's fine. Right? Y'all are cool with that? I want to dream. I don't know this menu as well as you. I've just been kind of staring at chat this whole time. All versions getting updated at the same time. Well, fingers crossed. And yeah, in China you can't show bones because it's like auspicious or sacred or something like that. They have a different like rule set over there. Surprised me. So like in World of Warcraft, there's a race called the Forsaken, and basically they're essentially undead zombies that are sentient, right? And so in America, or in most of the world, everywhere except China, they have like bones protruding out of like their joints. You can see like their elbows or maybe like their shoulder bones or things like that. But in China, they're like skinned over, and like all the skeletons are like replaced with something else that's not a skeleton. And so yeah, and I don't know how you would handle something like Skeletron. Right? I think that's the name of the boss in Terraria. Am I correct?
And Hyper, I'm very proud of you for getting away from toxic friends. That is amazing. It's really hard to say bye to friends or to, you know, separate yourself from some toxic people, but it's very important. And it's really hard to do. It's easier said than done, and I'm extremely proud of you.
We've made it to the Island Perizzle, so let's check it out.
Dose is actually the one playing now.
That's why I'm running.
Okay. Do I not run?
No. You run if you see a straight line. I think maybe you have an aversion to bumping into things. I'm not really sure.
I don't like bumping into things. Well, who would? Who likes to
you
bump
walked
into
through
things?
somebody's like flowers earlier, even though it literally does not matter. Like I don't.
Oh,
I don't
because it's a dream
understand.
island. I just worry about ruining the pretty flowers. You're trying to ruin it.
It's not letting me. I'm not strong enough.
You need to go to like a big field or something.
I destroyed the other one. Look at this. Anarchy. No, wait, hold on.
If your Dragonborn woke up in King's Landing, how badly would they stomp the setting?
Oh, I don't know what King's Landing is. I know what Dragonborn is. It's like you're the chosen one, but in Skyrim. Why can't I go back? I made it over here, but I can't go back.
Are you stuck?
Oh my
gosh,
god. What do you think you're gonna do differently? Never mind, I figured it out. It was just I had to hit the perfect angle. Let's blame it on drift. Let's go visit this house.
Skeleton and Skeletron Prime, though I think I recall most of their sprites being similar. Also, I believe there are actually 2 versions of the China sprites because they changed them.
Oh, okay. Who's this?
Doza is a great Animal Crossing player. I wish he would play more with me.
Yeah,
It's very rare.
Once
that
they
he
add
plays.
2-player, I'll definitely play.
I don't think they're gonna. I think they're done updating this game. We'll have to wait for a future Animal Crossing game. But unless there's like another pandemic, I don't see them getting as many sales.
So, yeah, this villager house
King's
and everything,
Landing
this
is the
basic.
main setting in Game of Thrones. We actually have never seen Game of Thrones.
I've played as Tony Stark's cousin one time in Multiverse. That's as much Game of Thrones as I know.
My brother actually like was into the show, and I had watched a couple episodes with him from like season 1, like when it first came out forever ago, but I never like kept going with it. And like it didn't help. Like I didn't have HBO back then. We actually have HBO Max now. We got it back in January of this year when like the Harry Potter reunion thingy happened, and we really wanted to see it. And we ended up keeping it. We did the whole yearly thing, so you save a little monies. There's actually quite a few new games that are coming out that I'm very excited about. I'm not bored of Animal Crossing at the moment. I just don't have the time to play it as much. But there's a new game from Disney that's a lot like Animal Crossing, but like way bigger in the fact that like you can go through a bunch of Disney related worlds. There's Disney characters. You get to make your own character, have your own home. I forget what it's called, but there's actually a Disney Presents or something like that.
It's called like Dreamverse or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but like they're gonna be having this like similar to how when the Nintendo's like Switch presents some stuff and like they talk about upcoming games, like the Direct. Yeah, there's gonna be a thing like that for Disney, and I'm really excited to see what that's about. Because as y'all know, I've been wanting to play all the Kingdom Hearts games, but again, it's a long process and thing that we need to do in the future when we have more time. So that's something I'm looking forward to. There's also a lot of games that, like, when we return to streaming, which is so soon. I can't even tell you how soon it is. Like, I see it on my phone's calendar, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. But there's a lot of games coming up that we're going to be playing on stream that I've been really looking forward to as well. And who knows? Like, Doze and I think we may end up getting the season pass or whatever it's called for Multiverses. It's only $10, right?
Yeah.
Is what we saw, and we're like, hey, why not? Like, we really enjoyed it. We want to play it a couple more times, see how we feel, and we may end up getting that, and that could be a new thing. I really used to love playing NBA 2K, and like, I know it's not the same. It's LeBron James though, and it's kind of cool to like be able to make some basketball references while beating up Doza in the game. So yeah, they announced that you can finally buy single game tickets for the Spurs today.
Oh, can you?
I was looking at some of the games to see which one we should go to this year. Because it's their 50th anniversary, and I feel like we have to.
Definitely. Also, this is a cool villager.
So yeah.
This villager's like feet glow, and it has like a star tail. It's awesome.
So we're not coming back on the 21st. However, it's very soon. We will officially announce our new schedule and when we're returning by this Monday, the 22nd. I can give you guys that much. And hey, Peter. Hello. How are you doing this evening? It's so good to see you.
How's it going, Peter?
So like the reason we've kind of held off on telling everybody is Doza and I, like, obviously we dealt with a lot these past couple of months on the personal front. And while we're kind of nearing the end of dealing with all of that, we also like set up some goals for ourselves that we had to accomplish before we could return to streaming, just to help us become a little bit more sustainable with our streaming schedule, our life schedule, and just everything else in our lives, right? And there's still 2 more things on that list that need to get accomplished, and that's what we're hoping to finish by this weekend. We have it's been in our calendar for so long, like Sunday the 21st, there's like this meeting between us in the calendar that says we need to discuss these things and answer these certain questions that we set up for ourselves, that if we can successfully answer them all and we feel comfortable and ready, then we'll announce the new schedule and when we'll stream on Monday. And then, yeah, we'll be streaming very, very soon and just being back on that gaming grind from then on.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Yeah. And thank you for stopping by to say hello, Peter. We appreciate it. And we're glad you're doing well. Yeah, when Doza, like, I didn't know how much the pass was at first, but I don't know. Like, if we play it enough, it might be worth it. We don't really do a lot of subscription-based, like, gaming thing. I think, like, the Nintendo Online is, like, the main gaming subscription
it's also like
we have.
The cheapest out of all the possible
That's true.
subscriptions. We've never bought a battle pass before in any video game ever.
So that's why we were talking about it, like should we get it, should we not? It kind of also depends, like, if we're going to be playing it on stream and stuff, which we really want to. We want to see how that's going to work out.
Can you only make progress on the battle pass if you're playing random people on the internet? That's the big question here. Because, like, if we get the pass but we only play with friends, it's like we just flushed $10 down the toilet, isn't it?
Yeah, so like we never I don't know if you guys know this at this point, but we never go into a purchase of anything lightly. There is
doesn't matter the amount.
Yeah, it doesn't matter the amount. There's our pro-con list for almost anything. Like, even if we want something or if we need something, we both have to do our research for what we should get. we put it into a list, and then we have to have a discussion about to see like, is this worth it? Is this the right one for us? Do we absolutely need it, or is it more of a want that can wait? A lot of this comes from like just being self-employed in the US with taxes, with so many financial things. Inflation's a thing right now. It's crazy how much like things have gone up. Our rent went up $300, and like that's a little insane. We think for like the place that we're at. But it is what it is. So as responsible adults, we do not take purchases lightly. That's why we have so many wish lists, and we try to get game deals like crazy. Like, it's super, super rare that we just buy a game like when it comes out. When's the last time we did that? Elden Ring. But you had been wanting that, and like you knew and were planning for that for months, if not years.
Years.
Yeah, exactly.
It was always going to be a day one. Like the
Yeah.
second I heard about it, it was a day one.
But he planned for it. He didn't just straight out buy it. Like, he waited, or he bought it the first day, but he had planned for it ahead of time. So if there's a game that we truly, truly want, like even Animal Crossing, I didn't get it day one. I
No?
waited. There's other games that I want that we waited on. So yeah, you got to be smart about your finances, especially with such an expensive hobby as gaming.
Especially if you're a PlayStation 5 owner, like games are like $70.
Yeah.
And that's before microtransactions, expansion packs, DLC, loot boxes, season passes, and the like.
Shane says, I think that's how it works since you make progress by doing quests, and if you could do them in custom games, you could just cheese them with a friend. Though obviously you can party up with someone and both play online together as a team. He also mentioned he's curious to see how we would play as a team after some practice together, which I think is interesting because when we... Like, Doza has taught me how to play Smash off stream. Obviously, all those skills go out the window if we haven't played in a while for me sometimes. But there have been nights that it's just me and Doza teaming up, playing against randos 2v2 in Smash. And, like, it is a lot of fun. We crush them. Doza obviously carries, but I actually do learn some skills in those sessions that we've had. And I think we make a pretty decent team.
Yeah, you're kind of forced into like a real... I think 2v2 really works well for you, Noosh, because one, you're forced into a real scenario, right? This isn't like doing a tutorial.
Yeah.
And then two, you get to see the fruits of your labor. In essence, like if you choose to do something and it works, you're probably going to want to do that again. And then you start learning and picking up on things a little bit easier.
Yeah.
And then three, it's not all on you for the outcome of the match. Like all the responsibility isn't on you. It's 2v2. You have somebody else who's watching your back, and even if you make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. Whereas if it was like 1v1, all the pressure's on.
Exactly.
So
and
it's definitely a mindset thing.
Sonic Frontiers is definitely on our list to get. We don't have it yet, Hyper. Sonic is a game that we definitely want to like play a lot of the main lines of over time for sure.
I'm really hoping Sonic Frontiers is good. We need a good Sonic game. We haven't had one in a couple decades. If we could just get one good Sonic game, that would be great.
There's still plenty of old school Sonic games we haven't played on the channel though.
Or finished.
Exactly. And Banana BB, we're so sorry to hear about your father's passing. And trying to write a song about those emotions and the challenges that you face can be very difficult. So take your time with it if it's something that you do want to do. And if you're tired with it, like, you can always come back to it later as you process things. But, good luck with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, like, working on something like that and, like, drawing from that kind of source can be painful. But I hope that it helps you get through it, too.
Yeah.
All right, so that last island was garbage. I hated it. It was dumb, lame, stupid, and it bored the crap out of me. So let's go with this next one. This one's gonna be good. I got a good feeling about this one.
I'm still angry about your Iron Giant, Shane, but that being said, yes. Characters like him you wouldn't really expect to have. It's cool how the characters and like their different abilities kind of match up and work together. Like, pairing two people strategically is very important. Yeah.
Synergy is massive.
Yeah, not just between the players, but the characters in game. Like, that
Not
makes
just
it all the
between
more
characters,
real.
But the players that are playing. Too.
Yeah, all the above.
Search by Dream Edge. Nope, surprise me.
Unleashed or Heroes. Aren't those on the list too?
Yeah, they are on the list. I know that I think Comfy has both, so I may hit them up, or we can find another way to play them. Because I'm definitely interested. I basically stopped playing Sonic for a few years after the greatest Sonic game came out, which was obviously Adventure 2. I don't have to tell you guys that that's the best Sonic game. I know all y'all agree with me. But then like after that, you had like Heroes. And then, like, you had, I don't know which came before, Secret Rings or Unleashed. Secret Rings, I watched Comfy play it on the Wii, and it looked like pulling teeth. So yeah, that interests me. Because I'm definitely into... if something can be bad, but it's still entertaining, especially to watch, like, from y'all's perspective, then yeah, I'm definitely open to that kind of situation. I don't know about Unleashed. People are saying it's good these days. They weren't saying that 5 years ago, so who will see?
Either way, Banana BB just posted their dream address. So after we walk around this one for a little bit, we'll absolutely hit yours up. Thank you so much.
Let's see. This place is called Alder Cove. I really like their little flag.
It's a rose.
And this is gorgeous. This is the kind of high fantasy I like. I'm way into like fairies and like night elves and that kind of deal. It's raining, so I'm a massive fan of rain, both like in-game and out. I feel like this is kind of catering to me. Obviously, I'm pink, so I'm a bit biased here. Or magenta, you know, whatever. I'm not purple. Stop saying I'm purple. I like all the pink around here. I have great vision. I'm not colorblind. I took tests. There's like, you know those colorblind test booklets where they have all the little symbols hidden within like a big old matrix of dots? And the colors are very similar. I may be unable to complete 1 out of like 20 of those. So I'm pretty much the utmost authority on color theory. I know this. Why? What are my credentials? I've been seeing in color my entire life, so I have a lot of experience.
So as far as Sonic games goes, the next one we're going to be doing is the villain side of Sonic Adventures 2, since we haven't done that on the channel yet. But there's plenty of Sonic games to come after that. It's definitely a series that's going to still stay pretty relevant on our channel. And as far as the Spark the Electric Duster, I've never heard of that. No one's ever recommended it. I'm going to add it to the suggestions list. You're number 110 on this list, Shane. Good job.
And Shane, I kept hitting the left bumper, thinking that's what left trigger was in terms of your Iron Giant comment, by the way.
William,
I don't know Xbox controls at all.
Bring your A game when we battle, and Oza, with all of my strength, I'll defeat all of yours.
Yeah, William says he can go 2v1 against us, and I'd like to see that. Yeah.
Aw, Banana BB is colorblind. We actually have a friend who is as well, and Dozy used to play a lot of like MMO games like World of Warcraft with him back in the day. So like they couldn't just color code things; they had to use like the symbols in game and stuff.
Yeah, so
I'm glad more games have like features like that to make it more accessible.
Yeah, it's really important because when you're playing with 24 other people in a high intensity environment where one mistake can spell wasted time of 24 other individual human lives, yeah, you better find a way to communicate where people need to be at what times, and you know, you can't just rely on the colors. So by default, my guild, typically, if they called out an area that they marked, it was by the symbol or the shape rather than the color. No one says run to red. They say run to square or whatever was red in World of Warcraft specifically. Very important. You can't be having people guessing.
Yeah, and hello, Shadow. It's so good to see you. How are you doing?
How's it going, bud? Welcome back. This is a really nice island. Oh, whoa.
I love all the flowers everywhere.
There's a naked fairy right here with purple hair.
It's nice. It looks like a sky dancer.
It does. I immediately thought of the My Little Pony theme.
I thought
That's
of
not.
Sky Dancers.
What is the sky? I'm trying to think of what the Sky Dancer theme was.
I don't remember.
But my favorite thing is the water. The moon thing that kind of like makes it three-dimensional.
Ooh.
That is so cool.
Congratulations on your beginner's gaming PC, Shadow. What games have you been playing?
Tell me your specs.
Tell me everything. You know when you haven't seen a friend in a long time and then like you want all of the details about their life?
Yeah, true.
That's how it feels sometimes.
Oh, little rare candy for the Pokemon.
And no worries, Banana. Thanks for letting us know. We look forward to seeing it regardless. In fact, let's head off to their island.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Press.
I like this island. I think we saw most of it. It's pretty good.
I love all the flowers everywhere. Specs.
Yes,
it runs
yes, here you
games on
go.
better than bad graphics.
Does it have an integrated GPU or an external GPU? Not external. That's a very specific use case. I don't mean to confuse anybody. What I meant to say was, do you
Just
have...
answer my question. What games are you playing?
Does it have a dedicated GPU? That's the vernacular I should have used.
Uh-huh.
Because generally, if you have one of those, in this day and age, you're pretty much fine.
You're right. I should have put music in this room. But I had like cleared it all out. I cleared it all out for the thumbnail because like it was more about aesthetics.
Serial killer lives here.
Oh my god.
Somebody who hates music.
Gmod and stuff. Okay, nice. I remember playing Gmod with you back in the day. It was fun.
Yeah, Gmod is one of those games where it's like anybody can run this, except when you can't.
Yeah.
Like when you spawn like 100 of those like little robot things that follow you around that you can chain together. Yeah, that's what
How
it's
much
about.
RAM does it have?
Download more RAM.
It has so much RAM. All right, search by dream address. Let's see. 2, 6, 1, 4, 7, 2, 9, 9, 8, 2, 7, 0. All right, off we go. Jose, can you get some more water?
You drank all my water?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back, everybody. I'll see you soon.
It's a new show me stream for a little bit while Doza refills water. I realized I haven't been talking much today. Like, I didn't have any work calls, and I was just, like, continuously, like, on the grind. Wookie Woo, that's a fun name for an island. So is this, like, a mini mango stream? Is this what's up? I've never had a solo news stream before. Will it happen by the end of this year? The world may never know. He's gonna come back. I need my water. I've been very thirsty, like, throughout this stream. My island is kidcore? What does that mean? And Doza's back.
So in the Animal Crossing community, they have different themed island like aesthetics, but the only one that I'm aware of is Fairy Core.
So what's kidcore?
I'm assuming that there's a lot of like kid-friendly stuff, like maybe the whole thing's a playground. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we're about to.
Did I say I'm back? I'm back.
Yeah. I like the heart flag. Very, very nice. Let's see what the map looks like.
Shane, are you and
here.
Shadow really actually starting a competitive multiverses team? Or is that a cap?
Can we like start a competitive multiverses like community, like in our Glob community? Like get a squad together and everything?
Oh,
I really
you
like
mean
this
like
pathway
C9?
with like the addition of the little like hearts and like symbols and things. That's very, very cute. And I'm a huge fan of the colors.
Oh yeah, I like pink.
And I like blue. So, and there's cake right here. Who doesn't love cake? And it's
oh
carrot
wow,
cake.
and this is meant to look like it grows right
so this is
out of the
kid
ground.
core for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely.
Yeah, this
okay.
I understand now. I like it. This is nice. Oh, like I like the little fountain.
We got all
and
the high fructose corn
yeah.
syrup soft drinks. That's good. That's good.
You did make this path complete. Wow. Yeah,
wow,
I really like it.
Damn.
Ooh, Flora.
What?
I'm a fresh face.
What is your
aren't
island tune? It sounds like it has way more notes than ours.
I? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Elephant, come back! Oh!
I
how
bet
do
that's
get...
Tia.
It is
Tia, the teacup elephant.
I need to get.
Wow, why are you like this?
I'm so bad. Olive. I'm not familiar, but we could be new friends. This island is such a dream.
Olive juice.
Oh look!
you
Look
too.
at this! Like the lab on top of the mushroom.
How'd you get it up there?
You can put things
you
on
can just
them.
toss them up. Like, how do you? That seems really dangerous. What if
I mean,
it spills?
Yeah.
It's from an anime. Ooh, okay. Which anime?
While I know how to make an omelet, and I could tell you, Hyper,
I could tell you
Doze
right
is
now.
gonna do it because he makes breakfast more than I do.
Here's how you make an omelet. You break a few eggs. Yep.
What's the correct number of eggs for one omelet, Doza?
I think generally you want to go with 3. You can really play around with 3 eggs, especially when it comes to like different fillings. If you go with, you can make it work with 2, but you just gotta be careful. You know, in the cooking process, and be sure to not overfill. You overfill an omelet and it like spills out. That's a sad day for everybody. It's like dropping your ice cream.
So what are your favorite toppings to put into omelets?
I don't
or
think
fillings.
I don't put.
Rather.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't actually put anything on top of my omelet.
Do you put cheese?
I prefer that in the inside as a binding
You put
agent.
spices.
I would say if we were gonna go with strictly topping, freshly
You can say fillings
ground
too.
cracked
Okay,
black
what do you
pepper.
put in your omelet?
Oh, I like mushrooms, bell pepper, onions, ham, cheddar cheese, extra sharp, of course. If I'm feeling extra fancy, maybe I'll go with like a more Mediterranean palette. So like half sliced cherry tomatoes, sauteed spinach, feta or mozzarella. Not too much mozzarella, but feta definitely. If I'm feeling extra of what I'm already extra feeling, maybe I'll, instead of if I want something more mild, I'll swap the feta for ricotta.
Wow, that's a lot of villagers you want to kick out, Banana. This is a cool room. We've been trying to get a bunch of like food themed villagers on our island. It's a work in progress though. It takes a while. The forbidden room, I can't wait. This room's empty, so it's probably not forbidden. What's so forbidden about it?
Oh, I don't know.
Like when you tell someone don't go there, like you want to go there.
Maybe because it's just not done. Like, you know, like that kind of thing.
No, it might be forbidden because like spooky.
I don't know, maybe. See, I like what Hyper said. Wow, thanks, Doza. Can we get to the cooking part?
This is nice.
So you're gonna want to heat up your pan to about medium.
What kind of pan?
Don't use a cast iron. Use a stainless steel or a nonstick. I like to use, and then put a little bit of oil just to like get a nice shimmering, very thin layer. It doesn't have to cover the whole thing. By the way, I don't like too much oil. And then you heat that on medium. Make sure that it's nice and hot and ready for you. Cook up the veggies first. So make sure that you have them diced, whatever they are. I don't really care what you choose to put in your omelet. Set those aside. Just add a tiny bit of oil, since there should be some residual oil still in the pan from when you cooked your veggies. And then what I really like to do, and really helps with how easy it can be to make an omelet, go ahead and crack your eggs into a bowl. And then once you've done that, get a fork, and then you're going to go ahead and whisk those eggs together to break those yolks and to kind of incorporate the egg whites a little bit easier, so that when you're cooking it, you get a more even cook.
The forbidden room is the Easter room. That's funny. We have an Easter room in our island. We actually created like a house that has a bunch of different rooms based on holidays, so we don't have to bring it out every year for the holiday and take it away. Anyways, continue with your omelet talk.
Well, I'm basically almost done. So, essentially, you just pour in your eggs into the already heated pan. Get it kind of nice and even. After maybe, I would say maybe after like 2 or 3 minutes, depending on how hot your stovetop runs, and like the top has settled a bit, so that it's not like you can't pour the egg out, but maybe it's still jiggling on top a little bit. You want to go ahead and get your spatula. The wider the better, to kind of like go along with your pan in terms of size. Get it under there. Get it underneath the egg, and then flip it over. At this point, you're going to want to start adding in your veggies and your whatever cheese that you like on one side of the omelet. Pick a side. I don't care which side you choose. Could be top or could be bottom. And then it shouldn't take any longer than a minute for the other side to cook. So then at that point, you can go ahead and fold it over, and then sprinkle whatever seasonings you like. If you like a little garlic powder, go with that. Do a pinch of salt, some black pepper. and essentially you're good to go. So bring your spatula underneath the side of the omelet that doesn't have all the veggies, fold it over, and then just carefully take it out, because again, even though you might have cheese in there and it might help with keeping all the veggies together, you don't want to let it spill out. And then go ahead and lay that onto your plate. I didn't tell you to get a plate earlier, but you needed
for
it.
your code. It was such a pleasure to visit your island and meet you in your dream visit. Thank you.
I really liked your island. I love that you made your own designs. I think that's really
Super
going the extra
poggers.
mile. My Hero Academia is a great anime we haven't finished, so shout out to that as well. Yeah, we rarely see an entire island, because if we ever do another dream visit, obviously you can submit your island again, and you know that way we can get a more complete look over time.
Yeah.
What do we got next?
That's pretty much it on the omelet, isn't it?
Yeah, I finished the omelet.
Yeah, I was like, Hyper, come on.
Yeah, there you go. There's the cooking part. You asked for it, you got it.
How about this?
Yeah.
How about you make an omelet soon? Not right now, because we don't have enough veggies. And then we record the process and we put it out, and you can like do a voiceover of how to make it so people can follow along at home.
Yeah, my voiceover won't be as long as detailed as these directions. I kind of got a bit neurotic. But that's just me during a live stream, you know? What's up, Potato? How you doing?
Hello.
You're the real goat.
Yeah, it's so funny. We were in your stream earlier today, and now you're in our stream tonight. Like, what a Friday, am I right?
Anyways, I hope you guys learned a lot from my how to make an omelet instructions.
There are so many ways to make eggs, and like, eggs are delicious, so versatile. I love them, and they're so good.
If anyone ever asks you what one food that you could only have the rest of your life, and you can only have that, just go ahead and cheat and say either rice or eggs, because you can do so many things with that.
You can make them a million ways. Yeah,
just give them one of those answers. They won't be happy, but you'll be right. And really, that's what life's about. So this island's called Rainy Root, huh?
I guess so.
I didn't ask for anything, Hyper. That one's for free. That's just how benevolent I am.
Feel free to let us know if there's anything else you want to learn how to cook.
Generally,
we actually do put out some recipes, and we want to do more. So, like, if there's something specific that you want to see how we make it, we would absolutely love to do that for you guys.
Open your eyes. What is this one called? I feel like I just read it. Rain Root?
Rainy Root.
Rainy Root.
It is raining, so it's on brand.
I like the flower up at the top right.
Yeah, this is the second flower.
On the
yeah,
if
the
I
flag.
can remember.
Second flower flag we've seen tonight.
Is this one better or worse?
I like the rose better than this one personally, but I mean that's just because I like roses.
I feel like this one's more of a pixel art, like a little bit more simplistic.
Hey, it's Zucker. We have Zucker on our island.
Obviously, this person's a gamer. Local trivia. Oh, thanks. What's his name?
Zucker.
Thanks, Zucker. Really useful. Thanks.
Lots
really
of
appreciate
different
you.
like boots and things here.
It feels like a market, which is claustrophobic. There's a lot of random stuff around, but it still, I think, thematically makes sense. Yeah, there's some charm here. I'm really enjoying the fact that they basically covered anything that isn't grass, because that's how it would be in my opinion.
The face.
Like an outdoor mall. I don't know.
Yeah. Eugene.
Maybe a pop star of some sort. This guy looks kind of sussy.
How is the Pokken game? I keep hearing about it everywhere.
Is it good? Is it fun? Is it easy to learn?
And how do you what, Hyper?
Oh my god, is that King K? No, that's not it.
KK slider,
yeah.
but like buff.
Super buff. Oh my god.
He works out.
Definitely. He never skips all of the body day. And hey, go back up. Hamtaro.
Yeah.
Hamtaro. Goated. I didn't know there was a teddy bear that's a unicorn either. I didn't know that was in the game. Wow, this person really enjoys their KK slider.
Yeah. There's a lot to look at here.
I don't know what character that was. Got a little Street Fighter reference there. That's kind of nice. How do you get up there? Who knows? Bit of an industrial feel on this corner.
Oh, look at this cool cat over here.
Just vibing.
Yeah.
Shotoku. Okay.
Okay.
They got their CD collection out in the rain. Okay. Is it weird that kind of anything with too much egg or it comes back? No, that some people were kind of off about eggs. That's fine, especially like with how you cook it. Like for me, I can't do the chalky egg yolk and a hard-boiled egg. I
love hard-boiled
away.
eggs. I like soft-boiled eggs, hard-boiled eggs. I like omelets. I like just spiced eggs, fried eggs. I like egg fried rice. I like just eggs in so many scrambled eggs or like eggs in like all kinds of things. But I have met people who can't handle eggs.
Yeah, I love my eggs overcooked. Like once you start to...
Oh, he doesn't not like yolk. Like, you know when you have like hollandaise and like eggs Benedict, he hates that.
You're just eating raw egg. Don't tell me otherwise. If I can pour your egg out, it's not cooked.
You know when they like cut the egg and like the yolk goes everywhere?
Oh,
and, like,
it grosses me out.
He can't handle it.
They treat it like gravy. They can't. I can't handle that.
Potato says the game's pretty fun. It's easy to learn depending on the character, and you can make rooms easily and battle with friends. Interesting.
Nice.
Were you gonna plan to try it out while it's free to play?
If I have time, but
Do
really,
you have time?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm juggling 3 fighting games right now: Elden Ring, and the other 2. Smash and the multiverses.
Yeah, I was like Joseph. When it comes to waffles or pancakes, I love waffles more, but I'll eat both. They're both great. I just prefer waffles.
Oh, I don't know.
You prefer pancakes.
I know. I always say that. I have to be in the mood for waffles.
Yeah, like sometimes if I'm craving waffles or he's craving like pancakes, he'll make both. Cause I don't mind eating pancakes, and I've told him this before. Like, it's fine. Like, I'll eat the pancakes. I just prefer waffles. But he'll go out of his way to have the waffle machine going, and also the like a pan going to make pancakes. And I think it's really sweet, but I also think it's like double the work. Never have I ever had Spider-Man waffles, Hyper. I don't even know what that is. I think the reason I prefer waffles is because like I can like fill in the little like, you know, squares with whatever I want, and not necessarily just syrup, but like any kind of toppings, and it like stays in place. Whereas with like a pancake, it all like falls off because it's so flat. And look at Zoza putting out a poll.
Yeah, we'll just put out a poll because I feel like it's relevant and I want to know more. Look, there's an egg right there. Big ass egg yolk just sitting there in the rain underneath a mushroom.
No one asked about French toast, but I like French toast too. I just don't. I think it's a little more of a dessert than like a breakfast. You know, Kerbo.
Especially when I start putting like the powdered sugar.
This is cute. Like to put your face in it.
Can you line it up? No.
No.
But it was a cute idea. Wait,
if they had
line it up and then sit down.
Oh really?
Yeah, try that. Oh, if you're gonna be Dale. Ugh.
Oh, which one? I don't. Oh, it's King of the Hill, right?
Yeah, it's King of the Hill. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Good luck with the Joy-Con drift.
Yeah, I'm Struggleville, but I wanna do it.
It's King of the Hill, not Struggleville. Yeah, take a picture.
Heyo!
Take a picture. Take a picture. Please take a picture.
This is fun. We should create one of these, but with our globs.
That's
like,
true.
you want to be the Noosh Glob or the Doza Glob, you know, and then you put your face in it. Aw, yeah, for coming soon this fall during a country fair at the...
Hey, Napstablook.
Oh, this is way better. This is fun. Just because this island has this, giving them kudos. Like, I like this island.
Oh, it's a good island.
It's interactive. It's fun. It's
There's
everything
things
you've
to
ever
do.
dreamed of. Why does this bridge look
funny.
a lot
You're
bigger
funny. You're
than
so
usual?
funny. You're hilarious.
Right? Doesn't this bridge look a lot longer than like other bridges?
It's huge. I think it's because it's diagonal.
So it just gives me that illusion.
Yeah. Then again,
Press
I
A
don't
and
know.
it puts you in it? What?
What?
I'm going back.
Wow, terrible. What?
Potato, you goat. Thanks for telling us. I need this pronto.
Now we all know.
Oh my goodness. If you didn't know, now you know.
Pancakes are seductive. A thick stack with blueberry syrup would make me look at you and blush. That sort of goodness hits different. Well, William, always the romantic writer that you are, I'm going to go ahead and have to agree with you. Yeah, so one of the only reasons it's worth ever going to IHOP is because they have blueberry syrup. They have 4 different types of syrup. Butter, pecan, not pecan, don't say it like that, that's wrong.
Pecan pie with a little ice cream.
Ice cream. Strawberry, which, you know, if that's your thing, that's fine. And regular. Regular. So, yeah, to me, that's the only reason why you would want to go to IHOP. Also, maybe you want the chocolate chip smile on the pancakes off the kids' menu.
The only time I ever went to IHOP was like that one time with you and your sister. And then also whenever it was free pancake day during college.
Yeah, true. Don't get the chicken and waffles at IHOP. It's just chicken strips and then also waffles. It's boring. Don't get it.
Oh, man. Now I want breakfast.
What's a Spider-Man waffle?
Dinner. Yeah, that's what I asked earlier, but I didn't
Oh, she's BRB, so...
And hey, Uber! Welcome back. It is late night Nushindozer. or Nushindoza after dark. Because, you know, it's dark and it's night.
Can you see the neon light that says it's like barely in the distance, it's kind of rainy, and it's like blurry, and it's like flickering. It says Nushindoza.
This is the first live stream since Uber's become a patron. So shout out to Uber for becoming a patron, Glob. Thank you so much for your support. You've been added to the bottom of the little
just
thingy.
wait, it'll show up.
It'll show your name. But seriously, thank you.
Really appreciate that. It was some Eggo Spider-Man brand waffle mixed berry flavor. Was it actually good? Like it was worth buying other than the fact that Spider-Man's on the box? I haven't had an Eggo waffle in so long. Again, my favorite Eggo waffles was Waffles, F-U-L-L-S, where they would
fill the waffle
with syrup. Yes.
See,
if you didn't have like the most amazing toaster, you were eating frozen syrup in your hot waffle.
Did you ever do like waffle art? So you fill the cubes to make like a shape, or like kind of like pixel art but on your waffle?
I think that by the time I actually would have come up with anything beyond like a happy face, it would have like already started to sink in.
It's not about that, it's about the art.
No, for me it's all about the texture and flavor. If you can make it pretty, that's a bonus, but it's not a requirement. So here's the thing: if the syrup is still in the squares, that's good. If it's sunk in, I have to add more syrup. I know it's the same amount, but it's required.
Coming in with that hot take: pancakes and waffles are the same thing.
Are they?
They're different. They're made out of the same batter, or they can be made out of the same batter, but it does feel like a different experience. Also, I really like this cat like flag. It's cute.
It is cute. I like it. Nushindoza pancake art. Shane, that's such a great idea.
We bought the little thingy, like
squeeze bottles.
We have squeeze bottles because we use them a lot for like different, like holding different sauces and things like that. But I remember when we bought them, I was like, yo, we're gonna totally do some pancake art, and we've never done it. But we really should. We should attempt it. I think it would be cool.
We have a nice set of food coloring.
We do. And we have the perfect colors for our globs and other things, so we could try. What if we maybe we should go easy on ourselves and do pancakes for 2,000.
Yeah, let's do that.
You want to try that?
Yo, let's get to 2,000 subscribers so that we can make pancakes.
Glob pancakes coming at you.
And we'll show y'all our first attempt and only our first attempt.
Are there any other... That's a lie. I want to do it until I get it right. But
we have to share all the fails.
Of course. Are there any other glob foods you guys would like to see? You've already seen cookies. Is there any other like glob pancakes? Glob, I don't know.
I don't think a glob brownie would really translate.
It could. With like
shape.
If you cut out the shape of the brownie and then you decorate the top.
The decorating.
That's how you make it the glob
decorating,
part.
Sure.
Glob cakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, cakes. We're still new to baking cakes. This is such a cool room. Look how edgy.
Syrup on your uniform. Being sticky all day is the worst.
It is.
Yeah, that sucks. We changing up food textures, adding recipes in modded Skyrim. Nordic butterscotch tarts. I don't know what butterscotch is beyond like the little dummies.
I don't have Happy Home Paradise yet, but look, the little nook here.
So I want the DLC.
I know. We just haven't. We can't prioritize it yet. You know.
This guy's into cars. This guy looks like he's into cars.
He's really cool.
This
Look
is
at
a
his
bachelor's
place.
pad.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. For sure.
He had a scary fish on his wall. At least
Whoppers, but they're tiny. Whoppers? I've never attempted. I can't even think about how to make Whoppers.
How do you do the globe shape? How do you work in the 3D space? I haven't figured it out. 3D
molds.
and
You need
but
molds.
like
because like you know those like hot chocolate bombs that are like viral or whatever last winter or whatever. We could make that, but like make them globs.
Yeah, that's new age stuff. And back in the olden days, if you wanted to make something that was shaped something else, you had to have a custom mold for it, and typically you were filling up the whole dang
The
thing.
quarter globber, like a burger. Oh my god, could you imagine?
Coming soon to a Mr. Beast restaurant near you, a quarter globber.
Sorry, that made me. That's funny. That's genius, really. Yes. We could make like glob shaped like buns and then like put a patty in it and like, you know? That could, yeah.
Yeah, I went ahead and pinned that. It's the best comment of the night. Besides all the ones that say we love you. Congratulations on getting pin status, Uber. Way to go.
I forget that pins are a thing.
So do
We
I.
need to use it more often. There's so many capabilities that YouTube like has
No, there
added.
isn't.
No, they're starting to add so many features, but we have to use it so then they
Oh,
make
like the
sure to
rating
like
and
keep
stuff.
doing stuff, you know?
Yeah, they added rating.
The rating's still kind of a weird way of going about doing it. But
I wish you could rate anybody, and then you could ban people on a you could put a blacklist of people who you don't want to accept raids from. I think
you
default. I think it's better.
it's
that
better
way.
that way rather than like.
Is there a way for us to allow anyone to rate us?
Well, no, you have to add the people.
That's so
Yeah,
dumb.
it's a very convoluted way at the moment.
That's so stupid. Maybe they'll change it, but it's YouTube. So we'll see. We shall see. What do you think of that island?
It was okay. Nothing too crazy. My favorite thing was probably the cat flag.
Wow, okay.
It's Bush's gaming room.
so a thing you could have downloaded from the Nook app.
Yeah. That's okay. Sometimes you get some hype glow, some islands.
Sometimes
others,
you get some winners, and sometimes you get some stinkers.
and that's okay. Well, I wonder what's next. Oh, and if anyone has an address that they want to put in, feel free to do so. We're kind of just doing the surprise me Dream Island visits since the queue ain't really popping right now. But that's okay. We didn't really give anyone any time or whatever. What is your opinion on the need for mobile? I really like it.
Let me go update. Let me go check Discord on mobile right now.
I actually, when I updated my...
looks the same to me. Nothing's different.
I wanted, I had this update for my phone today, and I went ahead and updated all of my apps, my phone, the software, all of it. It took quite a while. But after doing so, I actually organized all of our servers that we're in on Discord, and it looks clean. Like, I'm very happy with how it looks, because Doze and I have been joining quite a few lately, and it was getting all over the place, and I couldn't find the ones that I often visit, so I've separated them into categories finally. I talked it over with him, and I was like, do you like this? Does this make sense to you? And yeah, it looks really nice. It sucks in your opinion? What happened? Yours doesn't even look the same? Like, mine didn't look that different. I thought it was just some of the capabilities and things that you could do. Like, am I missing something?
What's different? It looks at the
I
iOS.
have the iOS Discord because I'm on Apple. I'm on an iPhone. Doze is on Android, so I don't even know how his looks.
I don't really notice too many things like that. I don't really know what's different. Like I'm gonna look at it right now, and I'm gonna see that I can look at the servers. Like, is the font a little different? Maybe the font's a little rounder.
I like the font. Like, I don't think it's different.
Everything's still gray. People's names are their colors that they are the roles of, and the text is still a flavor of white.
But you can change the sizing and things yourself,
Yeah,
right?
I guess I'm looking at the people list on our server, and the general chat font does look a little different. Looks a little bulbous.
don't know. I like it. But yeah, you can change the size because I have mine pretty small on my phone.
I think that, and this
Is
might
that
be a bit of a hot
rice with a
take.
heart or something? Like, is this a food themed
That's really
island?
cool. Kind of like a dragon on the left, even though I know it's not.
It's called Sunny.
So here's maybe a bit of a hot take. If you're one of those people,
oh, these like little Christmas light ornament thingies, like
that's really
cute.
inventive. I like that.
This is nice.
This is a good island so far, and they have a reindeer to boot, and all this. They have more reindeer. They're really into reindeer. Anyways, so as I was saying, if you're one of those people that has like a more like handwritten or like script looking font as a default on your phone, you don't get to have an opinion when apps change their default fonts, because you're already looking at headache inducing graphics all the time. Like there's already something wrong with the way you choose to dictate your life, and I'm not here to fix it. But however, if you have a completely legible, readable font and something changes on you and you don't like it, you're absolutely allowed to complain.
Good luck with that very ambitious goal of having everybody in your server hyper.
Gotta catch them all, as they say.
Right. So like I like that entrance that we just saw to the museum, like way up there with all of the things. But for me, from like a productivity standpoint, I like having all of the things together so I can easily like go to the museum, get my fossils assessed, go right next door, sell them to make the bells. Like that's why I have everything so like consolidated in the same area on my island.
And so for me, I've been pushing for a more shopping district feel as opposed to a straight line of shops.
Yeah, which we can do that as long as it still works with my productivity. Like,
yeah, I don't want to get in the way of it. Like there still can be an optimized route.
I kind of want to show you guys. Let's wake up. I think we're pretty good on the visits for tonight. We did it for about 2 hours.
Yeah, if anyone wants to submit, do it. But like I just want to show like what my thought process for the island is, because I definitely do want to do more like pretty areas, but not necessarily around the buildings that I'm constantly going to get ahead in the game. But that's just me. I'm all about efficiency. I like aesthetic.
Yeah, I like aesthetic too, but you're not the one running around and playing the game.
Well, that's maybe because it's too, sterile.
Then change it up. This is your island too. Take ownership.
I can't.
Why?
I can't change it up because I can't interact with anything if I'm player 2.
Yes, you can. You can play by yourself. Be player 1.
Yeah, I can
Switch accounts.
I can pick up a little weed from off the ground, and my character will go woohoo, and then it'll disappear out of my inventory.
All I hear is complaints.
It's because they're
whining.
valid. Yes.
So like we have really cool area.
We
the birthday stuff is still up, but like we have this like amusement park area, which is really nice on both sides. That's aesthetically pleasing. And then if back here we have like the arcade, like, yeah, we really like this. And then here we have like the shop kind of thing. I put all of these here for you guys to pick up. These, I only do it when I'm Nook Mile grinding, and I keep them on the ground even though it's considered like clutter or whatever, because I can easily pick them up, go to the museum to assess them, and then go straight back to the shop to sell them. They're right next to each other, which really works well for me. And then, of course, the shop over here, and then the town hall, which is right by the airport, which I think, like, when we did the island originally, when we played it, I loved this map because it was right close to next to each other, which is very convenient for new people to visit. And then we put our holiday house over here that needs to be cleaned up, where Moogle lives. And then we have, like, our fun beach with, like, more giveaways. Oh, like I haven't even done any daily stuff today. So might as well grab that, see what it is.
I imagine it's an SOS.
A doghouse? We've never had a doghouse before.
We've never had a dog. Now Isabel has a place to live.
Let me see what the... I don't think... Okay, let me see what the doghouse
You don't think she's
like.
a dog?
Oh, that's cute. We can give Moogle the doghouse to put on the side of their home. Like,
sure.
For their dog.
They live outside of the fence.
Yeah.
The outside dog.
But we have like the little camping area here, and then like above here is like all of the woods and like trees and stuff, which I think is really nice. And then it overlooks like a field of flowers. Like, so there is certainly aesthetics. I just also it works for like what I want to do. But anyways, that's pretty much that. Let's see. oh, like this workout area and like an ode to the San Antonio Spurs because we love basketball and that's here. And then I have like this area, if I can, this is drift though. Okay. This little like, you know, zen area with like the bamboo. Like this is gonna be like a future thumbnail at some point. Like, and then of course our favorite spin the wheel game where you guys get to get free prizes. The chill picnic area, and I had to like show off the cherry trees because that was the fruit what we had when we first started. Golden roses breeding, if you will. Because they give you a lot of bells. I haven't decided what to do here, so if you have any ideas, let us know. We have like the neighborhood back here. I like having all of the houses easily, so when it tells you in Nook Mile Grinds, like go visit 3 houses, they're right here. I don't have to run a million miles away to get it done. And then we have like a road to kind of break up the island a little bit. We have this chill area that we created a long time ago.
It's expanded over time.
It has. And then up here, of course, is like our okay, I don't want to deal with that. But we have like the farm and stuff with all of the produce that we can grow. Back here is like this little like Nintendo area, but I can't cross it, and I think that's kind of fun.
You know, Shane, in Disney, a mouse owns a dog while being best friends with another dog, so...
I really love this like heart area. I kind of want to fill it all with just red instead of the red and white, but I didn't have enough red when I started. But I probably do. There is pink. We could do that too. This little back area like with the orchard, but it's like an orchard hangout area. And I like this.
Yeah.
And then this is kind of random, but it's there. And then we have a little cave up here. So, well, we have a couple things up here. We have the cave and a lake and just, I don't know, it's like a chill area. And then I'm kind of like speed running a little tour. We have the ice area, which is pretty cool, I think. Mostly because like it's really hot in Texas and I wanted to cool down, so that's what this is. And then you can come out this way. These things are here for now, but I actually have an idea to put another house with another user like right here. And it's either going to be Gordon Ramsay or like Padma Lakshmi, and it's going to be like a chef's place with a bunch of like every room's going to be food themed because there's so many food items that you can cook in the game now. And then we have our rock quarry, which is down here to like hit all the rocks and
Speaking
stuff.
of food, William added a bunch of food recipes in Skyrim. I guess you can cook in that game?
That's pretty cool. 300 plus? Dang.
Yeah, and if you're worried about some girl sleeping in an alley, why don't you just mod in a bed so that she can sleep on a bed in the alley? It's better. Do that. Just do that.
And then, well, I don't really have a lot of space things yet. Like, I mean, there's that collection back there, but I wanted to put like the cool seating with the like, the moon and all that stuff.
Where is this on your priority list?
I mean, I haven't gotten the items yet, so I need to get the items.
How do you get items? Who knows?
You have to buy them from the store.
Who knows?
I don't play enough. That's the
You should like
problem.
Maybe you treat it like a daily thing. You just come in, you just check
remember?
the thing, and
I used to, but I don't have enough time lately. But the goal a while ago before our hiatus was for me to do more Animal Crossing streams where I kind of like do the daily stuff and like improve the island, because I want to get the island to a certain point before we get Happy Home Paradise, if we ever get it. So, but yeah, that was kind of a speed run little tour, because like there is aesthetics, there's just also efficiency for things that I want to get done.
Have a good one, Shane. Have a safe drive.
Safe
good luck.
drive. Gotta drive in about 8. Oh yeah, definitely get your rest. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll hang out again real soon.
And Uber, does the Dark Souls games, do they have online back? Or yeah, because there's no one named Nugget, like the scripted invasions. There's no one named that.
But honestly, that was pretty much it that I wanted to show with the island. Was there anything else? Because we didn't have any other like people in the queue. Did we want to like call it for the night too?
I think we get some coffee. Well, we can call it.
You want to get some coffee?
Yeah. Like
late night coffee. That nightcap though before you sleep. We could do that. But thank you guys so much for like joining us tonight.
We know it was last second.
It was impromptu, and basically an hour before and at a much later time. Because, yeah, like a minute until it's officially Saturday.
Oh my god.
Aw,
Hey, who's that?
Sable.
Does she work at the clothing store?
She does. I am taking a break.
I'm gonna
Oh,
look
I don't
for
have
it,
any
Hyper.
money.
Oh, good luck on getting. Yeah.
I don't have any money.
Oh, well.
What happens? He'll give me water, right?
I don't run tabs. That's hilarious.
Oh, it's awkward. Oh. Well, no coffee for us. I had emptied out my entire inventory and like bells the other day.
Yeah, true. Good luck, Hyper, getting all the people in the universe to join your Discord server. That's all I can say. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
That is. All right, we're over here now.
That's what I do, William. That's what I do. Just bring people back to reality.
Oop, there goes gravity.
There it is.
Oh, well, that is it for us, guys. Like we said, we've got 2 more things we need to accomplish, ideally this weekend. And then on Monday, we will be making the public announcement of our new schedule for streaming, as well as what day we're officially returning to 3 nights of streams a week. It's happening in August, and as it's already August 20th officially now, 1 minute in, according to the screen here, it's very, very soon. There's only like 11 more days left, so in the next 11 days, we're returning.
So I'm looking forward to that.
I am too, and I hope you guys are, and we love you guys so much, and good night.
Good night. Don't forget to like the stream. Bye, everybody.